Mrs. Rashmi, my dear teachers, students, as we begin our program, the highly anticipated Science Week organized by our very own Science Sci-Fi Club. This club was founded with a mission to inspire, nurture and expand our students. Principal Ma'am, Mrs. Radha Venkateshan, CEO and HR, Ms. Rashmi, my dear teachers, as we begin our highly anticipated Science Week organized by our very own Sci-Fi Club. This club was founded with a mission to inspire, nurture and expand our students' interest in the wonders of science. Here, we encourage students not only to gain knowledge, but to ask questions, experiment and think creatively about the world around them. This week, we are excited to celebrate all the science that science brings to our lives, from the smallest atom to the world, for the wonderful opportunity. And we are going to start with grade 8 presentation now. Presentation of the tiny experiments that you all have made with interest, and hope you all do it with a great joy and explore science with ease. Thank you all. Now I would like to invite Leona to take over the program.
Program. We are thrilled to see so many bright minds gathered here, eager to celebrate the wonders of science. Today, we are diving into the magic that science brings to our world and discovering just how incredible learning can be. To start our event, I would like to invite our beloved Chairman, Mr. E. Sindhil Kumar Sir, our Principal, Ms. Radha Venkateshan Ma'am, our HR and CAO, Ms. Rashmi Ma'am. Thank you for being here to support our young scientists in celebrating this special week. Let's give them a big round of applause.
These irregularities get interlocked and this increases friction. The greater the roughness, greater the friction.
If an object is heavy, imagine a car which is very heavy and we can't able to move it. We can use like two rollers, it immediately easily move it. So in that, friction is involved. So in that, we have a heavy box, and we have two wheels. So in this heavy box, we have two wheels attached with it. We can easily move it. So with this loading friction, we can easily move heavy things, and in these places which is more like friction will be recording that. So the roads have more friction. So the tires should be equal for the friction. So in that when we have a friction, so if we have a car over here, if the friction, if the car moves, the friction should be more, so the car can't fall down. So in there, if the car, the wheels move, in the friction will be attached to the road of the car. So if the car moves, it won't fall down, and the friction will be equal. We have like a conversation. Hey, do you know what is density and buoyancy? I'm not sure about it. Do you know about it?
Well, density is the measure of how compact the mass of an object or substance is, and buoyancy is the force exerted by the fluid that opposes the weight of the object, which ultimately makes it float.
Let's perform an activity to understand it better. The materials we are taking over here are 3 glasses of water, salt, sugar, lemon, and a spoon. Now, Sri, you can have the lemon inside the glass.
So we will first add a spoon of salt to the first glass and mix it. Another glass and mix it. Now we will put the element is poor.
It is the density of the object that determines if the elements are buoyant.
So as we can see in this glass, in the glass of control water, that is regular water, the lemon sinks down fully because the lemon is more denser than the water.
So now we have added salt to the water, so the lemon float.
I am going to explain about the chemical effects of electric current using a potato, wire and battery. The greenish blue of the potato is due to the starch produced in the potato. Then the electrons pass through the starch. This potato turns into greenish blue. This is the procedure on how to do it. Cut a potato into two halves and insert the wire into the potato which is connected to the battery. After connecting both of the wires, we can see bubbles forming at one of the wires, which proves that electricity is passed from the battery to the potato.
Electroplating, we are going to coat a smooth powder. So, electroplating is the process of depositing a thin layer of any metal over another conducting metal. As you can see here, we are depositing a layer of copper from the copper onto the silver.
So the aim is to demonstrate the deposition of metal at the cathode. The material required are copper sulfate crystal, water, a beaker, a metal screw, copper, a battery, connecting wire, switch.
Now in this demonstration which is here, it is basically a single circuit consisting of a battery, a switch which is already here, and this is an LED. We demonstrate the current is flowing to this liquid acidic water, and this is the copper which will be coated on this float over here. So how this is happening is when the battery current is turned on, the LED is glowing, meaning the current is passing through the circuit, and when the current is passing, the current always goes to positive and negative. So the copper is on positive, which means the copper particles will move towards the negative, which will pull all the copper on this screw, which will come back to the negative.
So, on dissolving water, copper sulfate crystals break down into positively charged copper ions and negatively charged sulfate ions. When electric current is pressed through these
Observe the activity.
Thus, the anode slowly dissolves and the copper gets dissolved and connected onto the screw. So basically what happens is the copper gets deposited onto the screw and the screw can see the side starts to slow down. Thank you.
To demonstrate how persistence of fission occurs. Persistence of fission is an optical illusion that occurs when our brain retains the image for a few moments after the light is removed. So source of light is removed from our eyesight. It moves fast.
The stationary object.
Good day, Martin sir. Today we are doing today me and my friends are doing elephant toothpaste in the form of a volcano. The materials required are baking soda, food coloring, tray, and a volcano which we can make the elephant toothpaste. Now I'd like my friend Kaushik to explain the process.
effort and the load. If we increase the length of the pivot joint, it becomes easy to cut through it because if the area is known, the pressure becomes less.
So I want to explain about bottle cap. We need to create a force at the surrounding of the bottle cap to tighten it. When we turn it clockwise, the bottle cap gets tightened up, and we turn it anti-clockwise, the bottle cap gets loosened up.
In a sharp knife, the pressure is inversely proportional, and hence the small area of the knife is used to cut the object, which enables us to apply the pressure.
How a membrane, stretched membrane works. So the principle of a stretched membrane is the direction of position vector of a point on the membrane for which the direction of the position vector of the corresponding point on a deformed membrane is the same or the opposite. Now I'm going to show how a membrane works.
So as we stretch the membrane, the sound will produce and we get this sound. We can hear the sound very clearly.
This is called Jal Tarak, and this is an Indian ancient vibration will be produced. So let me show you how to do this. So we can see there is a different level of water in each bowl. So as I do this, you can see the vibration and it has different sound. And in this we have less vibration and it has different sound. So like this, every bowl the sound differs now, and as we shine the spoon in it, the vibration occurs, and in each bowl the sound differs now.
So I'm going to talk about string theory. It is a concept in physics that states that the object is constructed by tiny strings. You can hear the sound. So now I'm going to talk about flute. A flute produces sound. Thank you.
And this is also another example of Jal Tarak. This is also about sunlight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Process of which we extract, refine and electrocute metals. The process name is electrolysis.
The materials required for the experiment are salt, battery, a connecting wire, a glass, a scale to mix the mixture, and two pencils shade on both sides. That's all.
So now my friends will do the experiment. First, we add the salt into the water and mix it. Now we insert the two pencils into the thermocol and put it into the water. The lead should be inside the water so that the electricity is conducted. Now we see that bubbles come at the bottom of the pencil. The negative electrode has hydrogen gas, while the anode, which is the positive electrode, has the electrolysis. These are the two electrodes. The positive electrode is anode, and the negative is cathode. At the negative we find hydrogen gas, while in the anode we find oxygen gas. Thank you.
Water filtration is a process that we all are familiar with. It is used to remove impurities from water and make safe for various activities such as from the muddy water. Thank you.
I am Rosie and along with my team, Ritvika and Savita, here to explain about density gradient. So you have wondered that a different object could be held with different liquid. This happens because of density. So do you have a question? What is density? Density is basically a thickness of a liquid or an object. So here my friend will explain what are the ingredients that we used to make this.
Thank you very much. So we have used 4 substances here. The first one, the bottom one, which is dark blue color, we have used honey, and the larger part, which is visible here, greenish color, is milk, and we have used coconut oil here. And the last, which is red in color, we have mixed some red food coloring and sanitizer.
So here they are not mixed. This is because density. The liquids which are different density do not mix. So we have used multicolors to differentiate it. Now we have put in a wooden piece, a ping pong ball, a cardboard and an iron. So iron has no mass, so it will deep inside where the honey, then it has more density. And ping pong ball, wooden chalk, and the cardboard has less gravity and density, so it floats on top. So basic and chemical do not mix with each other. The same phenomena is happening here.
We are using a ping pong ball which stay at the first, etc. This depends upon density.
Thank you. We all
The liquids and the density, or about the aquaguard and the music, which was so amusing. Thank you, children. Thank you for this wonderful experiments that you have shown us. And a special mention goes to all your science teachers. Shall we applaud for them? Ensure bringing all this to life and show us something new. And we didn't plan that chairman will be here, and he was also here. I think he will give me the comments which will be shared with your teachers as well. Thank you, dear students. You have taken initiatives. Even it is simple, but it is very informative, I should say. Thank you, dear teachers, for all the work that has been put through. And special mention goes to all your science teachers, madam, especially Madam Mary. Thank you so much.
Thus, after the current is passed through it, the electricity flows from the current is passed through this circuit. The current moves from positive to negative. Hence, the copper plate looks like this. Thank you.
Activity for inspiration. Myself, Suman, Saraswati, Sushma, Arashma will explain about what is respiration. Now, what is respiration? The process which helps in the breakdown of food is called respiration. Each cell needs energy to carry out important functions such as nutrition, excretion, transportation, and reproduction. We get the energy from the food we eat. Respiration is the biochemical process which involves the breakdown of food. Respiration is a chemical process. Respiration helps us to the breakdown of food, which gives us carbon dioxide, water, and energy. Now when we
Hold the picture.
Now, when he inhales, the balloon gets bigger, which shows the oxygen inside the lungs. When he exhales, it contracts and becomes small. And now, let me explain what is inside the lungs and what is. This is the lungs. You can see the orange color which is white, which helps us lungs, and the diaphragm which is the pink balloon. The diaphragm which is the pink balloon helps the orange, gives space to the orange balloon.
Dissolve that salt. Stir and dissolve that salt. Stir it, stir it.
0.27 grams per milliliter, and a saturated salt solution has a density of 1.202 grams per milliliter. Salt water is heavier than fresh water because of the salt dissolved in the water, so things have different appearances in the different depths. To explore more on this topic,
Again stir it.
Take 2 minutes and put 1